Geers coming to you. Get you set up for class number 7 for us. This is going to be a grappling class. We are going to work on a few moves today. We're going to do a takedown called the neck hook takedown. We're going to grab them up by the neck and take them down. And then we're going to learn, once we get them down to the ground, we're going to learn how to hold them down on the ground and practice a little top control and a little bit of our mount to back drill. So super duper easy peasy, but as usual, we got to start it out with our warm-ups. So let's take our feet, touch them all the way together. Make sure all those wiggles are out of your system. Hands out to the side. Sir, frozen as a popsicle, and a bow for respect. Very nice. Let's get it warmed up. Hands up, fingers wiggling just like this, and some wrist circles. Very nice. We're going to chop it out. Make sure you're bending your elbows when you do your karate chops, just like this. And then we're going to work our way up to those shoulders with some big arm circles. Really stretch those shoulders out. And backwards shoulder circles too, just like this. Don't fly away like a backwards helicopter. I've seen it once. We needed a huge ladder to get them down, so you don't want to do that. Arms out to the sides. We're going to do the scissors back and forth. Don't chop your body right off unless you just got a plethora of Band-Aids. And you still probably don't want to chop your body off even if you got a lot of Band-Aids. Let's just go ahead and keep the chopping away from our body. Okay, now we're going to open our feet just like this and we're going to twist to one side or the other. You see how I turn my toes? I'm not turning them all the way over. I don't want my toenails to touch the floor. I only want the bottom of my foot to touch the floor, just like this. And I'm leaning to one side and then leaning to the other side. I'm turning my whole belly, my whole body, all the way back and forth. If you've got your belt on, it should be swinging in the wind. Now we're going to put our hands right on our hips, bring it around Big Town, which is always the first stop before you put your feet together, and bring it around Tiny Town with the knee circles right there, just like that. Now let's stand up on those tippy toes, tall, high. You can even reach for the sky and back down low. And one more time, way up high and back down low. Touch those feet all the way together. Hands to your sides. Frozen like a popsicle, standing nice and tall and straight. And a bow for respect. Well done, coconuts. Here we go. We're standing frozen like a big I. We're going to jump up and make an A, and then we're going to jump back up and make an I, and we're going to jump up twice and make an A, I. And now, 20 jumpings up and down. That's 10 jumping jacks. 1, sir. 2, sir. Your feet are jumping all over. You're making A's, you're making I's, but you're counting with me like a team. Ready, set, go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. Straight into the squats. Hands out. Feet flat on the floor. Imagine there's a tiny chair right behind you and you're going to sit in a tiny chair. Remember, nobody sits in a chair like this. So when you do your squat, keep your head up tall, hands out like this, down low like you're sitting in a tiny chair, and up tall. If you're super awesome, you will keep your feet flat on the floor and you won't stand up on your tiptoes. Keep those feet nice and flat. Stretch those legs out. Ready, set, count with me like a team. Go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. Well done. Right into the mountain climbers. Put one foot up in the front, one foot in the back. It doesn't matter which foot because we're switching them back and forth, counting like a team. Put your hands down on the floor nice and strong. Ready, set, go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. Feet through. Lay down on your back. Your knees come to your belly. And then stretch back out. But look, they never touch the floor. You bring them up. You stretch them out. Never touching the floor. No cheating. All the way up, all the way out. 10, Reverse curls like a team. Ready, set, go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. Feet on the floor, hands together. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see one important detail to the last exercise, the straight bumps. Make sure your shoulders stay on the floor, just like this. Back down low, as high as you can, with your shoulders staying on the floor. You gotta protect your neck. Belly up high, back down low. Ready, set, go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. Last exercise, muscliest one. Time to show off the big guns. Let's see who's got them. Roll them over on your belly. Hands at your sides. Feet on the ground strong. Backs as flat as a board. You could put a glass of milk on there, baby. We wouldn't even spill it. Back up in the air. You're going to bend your arms as far as you can. If you can only bend them a little bit, that's perfect. As long as your back doesn't bend at all. 10 push-ups. Ready, set, go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And last one, best one, strongest one, muscliest one. 10, sir. Feet together, hands at your sides. Sir, it's frozen as a popsicle. And a bow for respect. Well done, coconuts. All right, everybody, we are nice and warmed up, feeling good, muscles ready to rock, ninja skills activated. We're gonna work on a takedown today called a neck hook takedown. Now, the safest way to practice this is to do it from kneeling to make sure nobody falls down too hard, okay? So here's how we're gonna practice. It's super simple, watch. Kneel down on the ground just like this. Now, you don't wanna sit super low. You want to kneel up nice and tall, just like this. So you can imagine like you're standing. One of your hands is going to reach out and you're going to grab onto your partner right by their wrist. So I don't know if you can see them or not, but I have an invisible partner right in front of me and their wrist is right here. So I'm going to reach out and grab that wrist just like that. Now my other hand is going to make the neck hook. Now, I don't actually want to use my hand for the neck hook. I want to use my arm. I want to get way around their neck, like I'm putting my arm all the way around them. So my hand's going to reach out and grab their wrist. My arm is going to reach out and get their neck. And you see what I do? I take a little step with that knee and get a little closer to them. Now, I got their wrist, I got their neck. All I'm going to do is just twist and lay them down, just like that. I'm not tackling them like a football player. This isn't football. There's nothing wrong with football, but when you do football, you need a helmet and shoulder pads and a bunch of other equipment, and so does your partner. And guess what? Not football. So I want you to not tackle them like a football player. I want you to take them down. That's not a tackle, that's a takedown. Say, takedown. That means you got to twist them down. Take your hand on this side, say, grab the wrist. Take your arm on this side, say, neck hook. See how I take that little step? All you got to do now is just give them a little pull and a twist. Pull and twist for the neck hook takedown. Let's try it one more time. Grab that wrist, hook that neck, pull and twist. Now you can switch it up just by changing sides. So if you were grabbing the wrist with this hand, let's just switch it. Let's grab the wrist over here. Grab that wrist. Now take this one, and remember you got to take your little step and get that neck hook. And all I'm going to do now is just pull and twist right down to the ground. Let's try it one more time. Grab that wrist, get that big neck hook, pull and twist right down to the ground. Nice and strong. Here's what's nice about this takedown. I don't have to slam my partner through the floor. I can do it nice and under control. And that's important. And it's really important for us to have really good control today. Okay, we're looking tough, working on our wrestling moves. Now, who's feeling kind of muscly? You feeling tough? You feeling muscly out there? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little challenge round. I want you to take a look around the room that you're in right now and see if there's a little path around the room. You don't want to trip over anything. You don't want to fall over anything. All you're going to do is bear crawl forwards all the way around your room in a big circle. And you're not going to stop bear crawling. You're going to keep doing it for 30 seconds. So I'm going to grab this timer right here. I'm going to set my timer for 30 seconds. And I'm going to bear crawl without stopping. Now, here's the thing. Did I say what speed your bear has to be? I did not. If you have a hard floor, you probably shouldn't be a very speedy bear so you don't slip and face plant. Okay? You can be as slow or as fast of a bear as you want to, but be safe. I'm kind of old, so I'm going to be like a medium speed bear. 30 seconds, I want you to bear crawl in a big circle around that room without falling and stopping until the timer goes off. Hands on the floor, feet on the floor, ready, set, go, bears. All the way around, make a big circle. All the way around. Now, you never want your knees to touch the floor. You can slow down a little bit too. Maybe you got to slow it down for a second. And then maybe it's safe and you're feeling kind of fast and you speed it up and then kind of slow it back down. Or maybe you're just going to go into a big medium speed all the way around. Keep moving, don't stop. We're almost done. There we go. Woo! That's pretty good. Now we did it forwards, we got to rewind. Same drill, but this time backwards. So guess what you have to do? You got to look right in between so you can see where to go. My knees are never touching the floor. My hands are never touching the floor. I'm just bear crawling backwards all the way around the whole room. Oh my gosh, my leggies are getting tired. That timer's got to be winding down. There it goes. Holy smokes. Last one, side to side, one side to the other. Don't spin. Keep your head facing the same direction. 30 seconds on the timer. One side. Back to the other side. Oh, those shoulders are working out today. Holy cow. Back to the other side. Oh my goodness, I'm working. I hope you're working. Holy smokes, my shoulders. Whoo! Keep rocking. Keep rocking. We're almost there. We're almost there. Keep working those arms out. Woo! All right, everybody. And time. Woo! That's the perfect time to take a break. Man, I need a break now. Whew. How about you guys? You working hard out there? Okay. So we talked just a tiny bit about how important this was going to be to have good control today. We don't want to tackle our partner like football. In football, you can run and tackle nice and hard because you got a bunch of armor on. But in MMA, we don't wear all that armor. And in wrestling, we don't wear that stuff. So what we have to do is we have to learn how to take them down with control. I know what you're thinking. Control's got to be the word of the day then. Nope. The word of the day is actually respect. Being nice is showing respect. And here's the deal. You need to have control when you take your partner down if you train with a partner, because that's a respectful thing to do. That's going to be nice. What do you think happens if your partner gets hurt? Even if it's an accident, if they're hurt, can they train ninja moves with you anymore? No, they're hurt. They have to stop until they get better. So what we have to do is we have to be under control and we have to be respectful. We have to use respect. with our partner and make sure that we don't hurt our partner. Respect is just a fancy way of saying be nice. Today, and for the rest of this class, let's show respect to our partner. Now, we don't need a partner just yet, as a matter of fact. We're actually going to use a silly partner. You ready? Here's our partner for the first round. We're going to use a pillow. But we're still going to show respect to this pillow by making sure that we don't hurt our pillow and that we don't hurt ourselves. Here's what I want you to do. Get yourself a pillow, and we're going to practice that neck hook takedown. Your first hand is going to grab down kind of low, like you're grabbing onto their wrist. Now your second hand is going to reach right around the top and hug right across that pillow. So you should have one arm across the top and one arm on the bottom. And then watch this. If I pull and twist, I'm going to land right on the pillow. But you see my legs? My legs are kind of twisted. So I'm just going to untwist my legs just like this. Super easy. Let's try it again. Put your neck hook right across that pillow like this. Almost like you're Count Dracula hiding behind your cape, right? I got my arm out right in front of me. My other hand is going to grab down low, grab the wrist, hook the neck, pull, and twist. And if your leggies end up all twisted, just untwist them. Let me do it from the side now, okay? So once again, get your arm around the neck of that pillow. Get your hand around the bottom for the wrist. You're going to pull and twist. And if your leggies end up all twisted, you're going to untwist them. One more time. This time I'll show you from the reverse angle. My arm around here. My arm up here. I pull and I twist them. And look, my leggies are all twisted. So I just untwist them. Just like that. Everybody say, neck hook takedown. All right, everybody. So we use our pillow, we hit our neck hook takedown, looking good. Let's add on straight from there. So remember, we got our arm right across the neck, not just our hand, our whole arm. We're gonna grab down low for the wrist. We're gonna pull and twist it right to the side. If your legs ended up all twisty, make sure you untwist them so you're holding on strong. And that way, if they're bumping around on you like crazy, you're not all twisted up like a pretzel. You got your legs nice and strong. Climbing right up onto the mount now, and we're going to sit on the mount. Now, if you just grab somebody and take them down and sit right on top of their belly, they're not going to be very happy, and they might try to push you off. And if they try to push you off, you got to catch yourself. But you can't just hold on to them, and you can't just hold on to the ground. You got to do a little bit of both. One hand is going to grab right onto the side of their neck. Don't grab somebody's throat. Don't do that. Just grab the side of their neck with a big hook. Boom. Other hand on the ground, nice and strong, with a brace. And we call it a hook and a brace. And if they take us to the other side, we just switch hands. Hook, brace. Let's practice it super easy, back and forth. Hook and brace. Hook and brace. Hook and brace. Hook and brace. Just a little smoother this time. Hook and brace. Hook and brace. Now, don't just sit in the middle and go like this. You got to really put yourself over there so you know what it feels like you're almost falling off. And you're almost falling off. And the thing is, you might grab on with a strong hook and you might brace with a strong brace. But they might push you so hard that your legs might kind of fall off. Now, you got to keep this hook. But if your legs fall off, it's kind of like being on a boat and falling out of a boat. You know what they call that? They call it going overboard. So if you hit a hook and a brace and they push you so hard, maybe your arm bends and your leg falls right off like you went overboard. You just gotta untwist your legs, whoosh, and stay on top of the lockdown. And as soon as you can, climb back on the mount. So you might be doing a hook and brace, and a hook and brace, and a hook and brace, but you might go overboard. So you just fix your leggies, and you hug them tight until you can climb back on. Let's practice it again. We got a hook and brace, and a hook and brace, and a hook and brace, and a hook and brace. And then this time we're going to hook and brace, but we're going to go overboard and get right back on top and then climb onto the mount. And we're going to go back and forth again, back and forth, hook and brace, hook and brace, hook and brace. Uh-oh, legs coming off overboard, but look, I landed right on it tight. And I'm going to climb back on top of the mount. Now, what about this? If they push me this way, I hook and brace. If they push me this way, I switch my arms and hook and brace. If my leg goes overboard, I just lay on him until I can climb back on top. What if he tries to throw me right over his head, right at you, right at the camera? You know what I do? Double brace. Now watch, I'm gonna twist. You got to keep your feet squeezing low. If your feet come up high, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna go overboard again. So don't let your feet go up high. You're just gonna sit here, double brace, okay? Let's put all three parts together. We've got hook and brace, double brace. Now, take your arm and hug under that pillow like you're hugging underneath their neck. Take your other arm and hug underneath that corner like you're hugging underneath their arm. Take your foot and put it on the ground so you can push and roll onto your back. And when you roll onto your back, pull that pillow right on top and squeeze it with your arms and with your legs, just like that. It's pretty good. Let's try it one last time. You ready? We're on top of the mountain. We're gonna do a hook and brace, a double brace. Now we're gonna get under the neck, under the arm, roll and squeeze, just like that. You look amazing and I love it. It's super perfect. Now we're ready to bring out a partner. If you have a partner that can come train with you, an older brother or sister or a parent, now's a great time. If you don't have a partner, use your pillow. That'll be a great partner for you. I'm gonna upgrade my partner a little bit. I'm gonna grab one of the purple guys so you can see what to do. Now, as my partner, all I need you to do is kneel in front of me like this with your hands out. For the ninjas, this is what you're gonna do. Take your hand and grab their wrist. Take your other arm and hug around their neck. Make sure you're not holding them with just your hands way out here. Get close to them, put your arm around their neck. Now, you're gonna pull and twist right onto their back. Now, have respect for your partner. We're not trying to hurt anybody, okay? Make sure that they go down nice and soft. As soon as we get to the ground, I'm gonna lock them down and climb up on top of the mount right here. Looking tough. Now, sitting on the mountain, my partner's gonna grab my belly. They're gonna push me to the side. Hook and brace. They're gonna push me to the other side. Hook and brace. They're gonna bump me over the top. Double brace. Now, here's where this is gonna get just a tiny little bit tricky. My partner now is gonna freak out, man, and they're gonna roll over onto their belly. I'm just gonna let them roll. So watch, hands on the floor, feet on the floor, and I just pick myself up like a bear crawl. And when my partner starts to roll, I just let them roll. And then I sit right on their back. And now, underneath the arm, underneath the neck, like an evil backpack. Let's do the whole thing one more time. Are you ready? I am. Here we go. Grab your partner's wrist, get the neck, take them down nice and smooth, and climb right onto the mount. If they throw you to the side, do a hook and brace. They throw you to the other side, do a hook and brace. They bump you over the top, do a double brace. They start to roll to their belly, so you get up and you let them roll. And then you sit right on their back. I'm gonna get one arm underneath an arm, one arm around the neck, hug on tight, take them to evil school. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. Make sure you give your partner a high five, knuckle bump, handshake, hug. Give them some love. Tell them thanks for hanging out with you. Let them slide on out. We did an awesome job today. Good grappling moves. Remember, have respect for not just your training partner, but for everything. For your parents, for your brothers and sisters, your friends. Have respect for yourself. Be nice. Take your feet and touch them all the way together. Hands to the sides. Sir, bow for respect. Well done, coconuts. You did an awesome job today.